Megan.
I'm Rachel.
And oh my god, we're back! Oh my god, who are we even?
Long hiatus.
I don't recognize your face. It's been forever. But we're back and we're here to watch The Handmaid's Tale.
I'm so excited. I read this in college for like my sophomore year or whatever. It was amazing.
And I'm currently reading it, and I'm only about a quarter way through, so I know that with these episodes, they're actually going to be released weekly, as though it was an actual TV show on a network, even though it's online, so they're kind of deviating away from what Netflix does, because Netflix just throws everything on there so you can binge watch it, but
yeah.
They are doing it weekly, so I'm hoping that I can finish it before it gets spoiled for me. So, yes.
I think you will be able to. And honestly, I love everything about like this story because it is, if anything, it is a very scary vision of what could possibly happen and what certain people probably wouldn't mind happening, honestly.
Yeah. And quick warning, trigger warning, if you will, this show deals with a dystopian future that treats women as objects for reproduction, so rape is going to be a topic, and sexual assault and abuse and bad things. So if that's going to bother you, don't watch this video and don't ever watch this series. So, yes.
Yeah.
So this is not how the book started.
No. The book starts when everything's already in swing.
Yes, so for those who've read the book, yeah, it starts when she's already a handmaiden. And she kind of introduces you to her world.
And you get flashbacks of this, but it's later in the book.
Luckily, I have read this part in the book already, so this isn't new to me.
Good.
Luckily. I wouldn't move. I'd be like, just stay and hide forever.
I'd hide at least till nightfall.
Oh no. My God.
She's starved for affection.
Starved.
Go shopping?
No, Nick, I'm gonna knock back a few at the Oyster House bar. You wanna come along?
Yes.
I like how they have her internal monologue. She's still her. She's still herself. Yeah, I like how she has her internal thoughts, which shows that she's definitely still herself, but she's constrained to only respond in a very restricted way.
It's very like the book. I like it.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Pious little shit.
God, it's so
Pictures of
weird.
everything.
And there's this weird normalcy to it, and it's creepy. Because it's enough like what we already have.
Praise be. If I do it Florida, I'm speaking I will. I need to scream. I need to grab the nearest machine gun.
That'd be nice.
She's way more combative in this than the book so far, but I like it.
Well, by the time you see her in the book, though, she's been through this so much. It's kind of beaten a lot of the fight in her.
Yeah.
She's
kinda-
thinking, what's the point?
Yeah, by this point, she's kind of already given up.
This may not seem ordinary to you right now, but after a time it will. This will become ordinary.
It's terrifying.
All this crazy shit is gonna end and then we'll find her. I swear.
I don't know the ending in the book. Don't sigh like that.
Sorry.
Jesus.
Ended up in one of the diapers.
Dyke purges? Is that in the book?
Reclassified as an unwoman. Sent to the college.
Dyke purges. Bitch, why are you wasting food? Throwing food at ducks. Surely that can go to, like, feeding, I don't know, someone. Or just eat the ducks.
The bath is required.
And who led them on? Whose fault was it? Whose fault was it, girls?
This is shit we hear now!
Victim blaming.
Oh god!
You
That's
forgot about
terrible!
that?
I didn't get to that part of the book yet! I'm like right at that point where the ceremony starts. Oh god. Oh god. That's fucked up.
It's so that she takes part in the ceremony.
And she gave him Leela, her handmaid to wife.
I've blackened out this corner so you aren't seeing this because it's not graphic or anything, but I just don't want to show it. But it's not her fault, man. Don't be a bitch to her. She literally has no choice. There's no reason to be a bitch to her.
She's angry because she's barren and she can't, that she has to watch her husband make, I can't even say that's making, screw a body to produce a child right in front of her.
Get out.
Especially since it has to happen on their marriage bed.
Oh, does it?
Are you deaf? Okay. And you need to keep your fucking shit together.
She's about survival.
I can't blame her.
Keep your fucking shit together.
Church bell toll thrice. Thanks, subtitles.
3 bells. There's a salvaging today.
I've not read this far, so this is all new to me. Shit.
Need to catch up.
I know. Are those guns necessary?
Blessed be the fruit.
Blessed be your ass, bitch.
Have you heard from her? No. Not since the Red Center.
Me neither.
Oh. She's dead.
What?
Janine?
Moira's dead? No. No! What the fuck?
Janine. Who's dead? Moira? Yeah.
Yeah, she tried to run away. They caught her and they sent her to the colonies. So she's dead. She's dead by now.
And she can do whatever she wants because she's pregnant now. So she can be all crazy and they're like, oh, she's got a baby. She's important. Oh no, Moira can't be dead.
Well,
no. No.
Good morning, girls.
Fuck you.
Morning, Aunt Lydia.
This man has been convicted of rape.
Oh, you mean what you guys all do all the fucking time?
The penalty for rape is death. This disgusting creature has given us no choice. Am I correct, girls?
Yes, Aunt Lydia.
But that is not the worst of it. Now you know that I do my very best to protect you. The world can be quite a ugly place,
Oh my god.
but we cannot wish that ugliness away.
Oh my god, the cognitive
Cannot
dissonance.
hide from that ugliness. This man raped a handmaid.
Oh my
She was
god.
pregnant.
Oh.
and the baby girl.
Oh, fuck.
Quiet, please. Now, girls, up.
Oh, God. This is fucked up.
Wings. You may come forward and form a circle.
Are they gonna be the ones to kill him? Okay. Alright, I don't mind this. I don't exactly mind this if the rapist is going to die by, like, dozens of women. Is that bad? Should I feel bad for saying that? I don't, really. Oh.
When I blow the whistle, what you do is up to you
Oh, shit.
until I blow it again.
What you do...
And babies, like, that's their freedom. That's their
Oh, my
lives.
God.
This is why you don't see guys trying to take handmaidens against their will.
Holy shit. She's just gonna take all of her anger out on him. She's gonna take all of that anger out on him. Oh, God.
All of them are.
What's funny is, aren't they supposed to be, like, pure and demure and... Oh, Janine. You fucked up poor woman.
Visually, they did a really good job with this.
Are you almost crying? Are tears welling in your eyes, ma'am? Do you feel empathy? Really? Right, Anakin?
Alfred.
What can I say?
I don't know how to take the other woman, how to perceive her. I don't trust her.
That's exactly what the novel intends for you.
Okay. Mute. Wrong remote. Oh, God, no.
I'm the only one who can do this.
God, I wish our remotes worked. Okay.
Yeah. No, but that's the intention of it, is to create a distrust. Like, that's why we follow her and everything. Like, that's why we're gonna automatically have that distrust because they're displaying it very well. There's that tension there that she doesn't know whether she's pious, but at the same time, like, a potential ally, or if she's gonna hand her over to the eye at any
She
time.
seems cunning, but you can't tell if it's going to be helping her or going against her.
Yeah, but that's the intent. The
I like
idea
it.
that you can't trust anyone.
Man.
Like, no one that she's around, like, she can't trust that anyone isn't going to turn her in, basically.
Yeah.
For any sort of odd behavior. It is sad about her friend going to the colonies.
So it is true then.
The colonies?
Moira going to the colonies.
I can't remember, honey.
You have to remember, Rachel. You're the book lady.
It's been
So
so
commercials.
long.
You're the book lady. You need to remember these things. Creative writing major.
Excuse me? I remember plenty. I just don't remember every single little thing about this.
You should.
You knew her from the Red Center?
I knew her from college.
They can't mention life before.
Oh.
Oh, that's kind of daring.
Forever before. They had the most amazing salted caramel.
So she's kind of opening up to her right now.
Mm-hmm.
It was better than sex.
But she can't. Oh, like she's thinking it could be a test. Are you gonna?
Good sex. I always thought you were such a true believer. So are you. So freaking pious.
Ah.
They do that really well. guys distrust each other.
They thought the same things about each other.
Yeah. No, that's true, but they didn't come out like this so quickly.
Oh.
Wife and I had a son.
Ah!
Clipper.
My wife and I. Oh, her wife and her. Oh.
In your house. Be careful. Blessed be the fruit.
Is it Rita?
You want it to be Rita.
I do want it to be Rita. Rita's a bitch in the book. She's so mean to her. Oh, you smirked.
I'm smiling because you're really getting into this. Now you need to read the dang book.
I'm reading the book, Rachel!
For how long now? For how long now?
Okay, it took me a little longer than I would have liked to get into it because you gotta admit, it's a little bit dense.
No.
It's a little dense starting off. It's a little dense.
No.
I'm not saying I don't like it, but starting it was a little dense. I just want to be loved.
Well, she's powerless. That's the one thing, though. Barren wives, what does she get to do? She's actually thinking about it, as much as you think that she's bitchy and everything, she has no power. She has nothing. She can't produce children. She's not allowed in on her husband's things. What does she do? She sits there and she runs the household.
Yeah, but it's not like they're forcing her to work and go to the colonies and everything like that. She's a kept bird, which in that world, a kept bird is the best thing you can be.
Nothing can change.
Except of what she was before this. Being a TV... She
I
was
don't have
never-
sympathy for her. I have no sympathy for her.
You...
My name is June.
Yeah, June.
This is definitely showing...
Oh, it's gonna start if I don't stop it. Oh no.
So, reading as much as the book as you have, what do you think this far?
Are you making fun of how slowly I read, Rachel? Because I read slowly.
I just think it's funny that you picked this up like half a year
Okay.
ago.
Oh, it was not half a year ago. I picked it up in January.
Okay.
January.
I don't think it was
January. I
think
picked
it
up
was
in
more
January. I picked the book up to read.
I think it was more November.
No, there were other books that were intriguing me, so I read those instead. And I actually finally started genuinely reading this one around March. No, beginning of March.
I've read 6 books
Hey!
since the start of this month.
Hey, that's nice. I'm not a fast reader. Stop making fun of me. I try.
Well, it's obvious that they kind of embellish some stuff. Like, there's some things that weren't concentrated on as much in the book that they're concentrating a lot more on here. But I like how they've updated it because it's obvious that, when she originally wrote the book...
80s.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely jarring to have their world turn into this, dystopian, awful, hellish, nightmare. But at the same time, it's much more understandable why in this she's much more rebellious. But in, the novel, she wasn't as rebellious. She's also been kind of beaten down by this and broken down by it, so that's why she's not as rebellious.
Yeah.
But I also feel like you're getting a lot more of her personality and spirit and
Gusto.
and fight and everything in this, and you're
I like
not getting
it.
as much in the novel. But there's reason why this is different than the novel.
Well, and in the novel, when you read it, because you're reading it from her perspective, you almost feel that helplessness with her. Mm-hmm. Because, yeah, she has that internal monologue and she kind of has those thoughts, but the descriptions of everything, it's almost kind of like the author is trying to bring you into that sense of hopelessness. So you're not going to have, a feisty character right off the bat, because if it's feisty right off the bat, you're not going to be really able to reflect on that hopelessness that she's feeling. So I think that in the book, it's much more, the only word I can think of is hopelessness with it.
Yeah.
But no, I do like how in this show so far, it's starting off with her having a lot more gusto,
Spirit,
and spunk, and fight in her.
I agree. It is a nice touch. I just, in that regard, I see the virtues of the book and I see the virtues of, the show.
No, definitely.
But I'm enjoying the show thus far. I mean,
I love the cast.
Yeah.
I love the casting.
seriously,
It's very good.
They did a great job.
Yeah.
And I think I'm thankful for the fact that they focused on like the part that we blacked out and everything is a part that's focused on because it feels like it's forever, but in actuality it's only like on our screen it only lasted probably about 2 minutes at the most. So, but it feels like such a prolonged experience, and that's right, because I feel like it's showing how awful this whole situation is. It's not like she's just living easy street and all she has to do is spread her legs or whatever. Like, it's awful.
Well, and I'm just now getting to that part in the book, so I'm not looking forward to reading that. But
yeah,
no, I think they did a really great job of. I think they did a really great job of setting everything up. Mm-hmm.
Visually, it's all like it's got the dreariness and the awfulness of like the wall and constantly being watched, and like the colors just aren't as vibrant. But then when you do get the vibrant colors, like it's almost like a shock.
But it feels so familiar. Like everything is still so normal. Like I know with a lot of dystopian stuff, it's like futuristic, and it's like, like think of the movie Equilibrium with what's his name? Christian Bale? The guy from American Psycho? Anyway, it's like a super futuristic dystopian, stuff like that, but the thing about this is that they're at the supermarket. They're in a house. They're walking down the street. Everything, they're in a yard. They're at a school. Everything is still so familiar, and it seems normal, which makes it that much
worse.
Worse is because it's not some far off, distant, futuristic, dystopian story. It's like, this is the supermarket you walk to.
Well, you saw the numbers up on that graph, right? The years.
2015. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was like, oh shit. But
yeah, I mean, they're indicating that this is it's a warning. It's like basically saying this. Like, the society could turn, and then this would be your life. So just be aware, like, know your worth. Know that, like, this is a possibility, and fight against any possibility of it occurring. Like, fight against any possibility of people coming to power who would desire this sort of a lifestyle. Just saying. I'm just gonna say, make sure you vote and put the people in power that you want to, be putting legislation on that's going to be dictating what happens to your bodies and what happens to your profession and things like that. That's all I'm saying.
And on that note, we're going to, I'm going to provide some links down below of some organizations that support women's reproductive rights and sexual assault advocacy, victim advocacy and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
So this is, yes. If you want to, make a difference. But anyway, I'm kind of sad now.
I'm sorry.
It's a heavy topic.
It is a heavy topic, but I think that I'm glad that they're actually finally making this, putting this out there in a medium other than like, in the novel form or whatever, because a lot of people don't necessarily read as much anymore, but they're definitely, they're going to go online. They're going to go on to media sources online and watch whatever whatever piques their interest. And this is a great way of spreading awareness. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, it's wonderful that this book, which I learned, I was taught it in my sophomore class, and it stuck with me this long, I think that it's awesome that this book is getting the recognition it deserves, because it is absolutely excellent and it's a good lesson.
Agreed. Anyway, hope you guys liked it. We'll be watching every couple of days, since I guess they're releasing these every three episodes at a time.
We're also going to be watching American Gods.
Yes, so that's coming up. So.
I am freaking stoked. I love Neil Gaiman so much.
Yes.
So much.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right, I'm Megan.
I'm Rachel.
And we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.